Hey, my star, come, sit with me a spell. In this moment, all is calm. You are safe, and we can find peace, at least for right now. I've noticed that you've been carrying a lot lately, and I just want to acknowledge how tough things have been. It's not easy to admit when life feels like it's too much, when everything seems so overwhelmingly negative that you can't even catch a glimpse of light. I want you to know that it's okay to feel that way. We all go through periods where it feels like hope is slipping through our fingers and we're left with nothing but darkness. I've been there too, where it feels like no matter what you do, you're left feeling despair. Every day is just another struggle, and the idea of things getting better feels like a cruel joke. It's like you're stuck in a fog and you can't see any way out. You're not alone in feeling this way, and it's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you've been strong for too long, and it's okay to feel tired, to feel like you've run out of hope. But I'm here to remind you of something incredibly important. It won't always feel this bad. Life, for all its ups and downs, is constantly changing. The darkness you're feeling right now, it's not permanent. Just as the sun rises after the darkest night, so too will you find your way back to the light. I know it's hard to believe when you're right in the thick of it, but there is good out there. There's beauty, joy, hope, even if they're hard to see right now. Sometimes it's like being in a tunnel. You can't see the light at the end yet, but it's there. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to that light. I know that when things are tough, it can feel like there's no point in trying. It's easy to think that nothing you do will make a difference. But the truth is, you have so much power within you, more than you realize. There's that saying, be the change you want to see in the world. And I know it might sound cliche, but there's so much truth in it. Even when the world feels like a downward depressing spiral, you can still be a force for good. You can be that spark of light, not just for yourself, but for others too. It doesn't mean you have to be perfect. You're human and you will make mistakes along the way. You're not always going to get it right, and that's okay. The important thing is that you keep trying, that you keep showing up. You're allowed to stumble, to fall, and to feel lost. But every time you get back up, every time you choose to keep going, you're making a difference. Maybe not in the way you expected, but in ways you might not even see right now. Not everyone is going to appreciate you, and that's one of the hardest things to accept. You could be the most amazing, kind, and loving person, and there will still be people who don't see your worth. But that doesn't diminish your value. The people who truly matter, the ones who see you for who you are, they'll appreciate you in ways that make the hard times worth it. It might take time to find those people, but trust me, they're out there. And when you do find them, you'll realize that all the pain, all of the struggles were leading you to something better. You're so much stronger than you give yourself credit for. I see it in you every day, even when you don't see it in yourself. You're resilient, you're brave, and you have an incredible ability to keep going, even when everything inside you is telling you to give up. That takes an immense amount of courage, and I am proud of you for it. Proud of how you keep facing each day, no matter how hard it gets. Proud of the way you care, even when it feels like the world doesn't care back. Proud of the person you are, and the person you're becoming. You are amazing, and I want you to know that. Even on days when you feel like you're not enough, I see how incredible you are. There is hope, even when it's hard to find. There is light, even when the darkness feels overwhelming. And there is love, even when it feels like the world has turned its back on you. One day you'll look back and realize how far you've come, how much you've overcome. In that moment, you'll see the light that's been there all along, just waiting for you to find it again. Thank you for taking this time with me. Keep being the wonderful, unique, and beautiful person that you are. Keep believing in the possibility of better days, even when it's hard, because those days will come. The world is in constant motion, and so are you. You're growing, you're learning, and you're changing. And if you ever need someone for encouragement, please come back and see me. I am here for you, you beautiful star. If you enjoy this content, please consider liking the video, subscribing, turning on notifications, and leaving a comment. All of these things will go a long way to making sure these types of videos are more visible to you and to others who might also benefit from hearing these messages. If there's a specific topic you'd like to have addressed, please mention it in the comments. Thank you for spending your time and energy with me. I'm grateful and only hope that you've gained some value in return. Take good care of yourself.